In this video, we will discuss Java packages, which is a way to organize Java programs. Here I have Eclipse open. We will start by creating a new Java project. File, New, Java project. We will call it Try Packages. Finish. Next, let's just try creating a Java program. File, New, Class. I will call it test1. I would like to create public static void main. Finish. You will notice that when I created this Java program, it is in the default package. This is what happens if you create a Java program without specifying a package. Now let's create a new Java package. Click File, New, Package. We would like to create this package inside the source folder of our current project. Our current project is called Try Packages. So what we have here is correct. Next, let's create a name for our package. Let's just call it P1. Finish. We see here that we have just created a package. Now let's create a Java file and put it in this package. File, New, Class. So here, in the second text box, we see that we can specify which package to put my class in. Let's give a name for our class. Let's call it test2. And I will create public static void main. Finish. You will notice that by default, Eclipse will create this line at the top, package P1. This indicates that this Java file is part of the package P1. Now let's create another class. File, New, Class. Let's call this test3. Again, we will place this Java file inside the package P1. Finish. Now, from test2, I can instantiate an object of class test3. I will type test3 t equals to new test3. So this works because test2 and test3 are in the same package. Now, if I open test1 and try to create a test3 object, it will complain because it does not know where to find test3. This means that by default, when you want to reference a class, you can do it if that class is in the same package. Here, because test1 is not in the same package as test3, we cannot directly use test3 inside test1. Now our program works again. This is because at the top, I have imported test3 from the P1 package. So to summarize, in order to use a class that is outside of your current package, you have to import it. Now let's create another package. File, new package. Let's call it p2.test. We verify that the source folder is correct. So we would like to place this package in the source folder of our try packages project. Click Finish. So here we have created the p2.test package. Now let's put a Java file inside this package. File, new class. So the package is p2.test, and let's give it a name. Let's call it test4. Finish. Now let's say that we would like to use test4.java inside test3.java. We need to import. So I will type import p2.test.test4. Now I can instantiate a test4 object. Next, I would like to discuss the file structure that corresponds to each package. In my file browser, I will go into my Eclipse workspace, go into my Try Packages project, into the source folder. Here, we see that we have folders P1 and P2. Earlier, we created a package called P1. So here we see a folder called P1. We can go into it, and we see the Java files that are in our P1 package. This is the way that Java expects you to organize your packages. Each package should correspond to a folder. Now let's take a look at P2. Notice that the name of this package is p2.test. So if we open this P2 folder, we will notice that inside it, there is a test folder. And inside this test folder, we find test4. So as you can see, whenever we put a dot inside of our package name, Java will expect you to create a nested folder. Next, I would like to discuss access modifiers. Here I have test3.java open. You will notice that there is a public keyword in front of our class definition for the test3 class. Let's remove this public keyword. You will now notice that there is an error inside test1.java. We are not able to import p1.test3. and we cannot use the test3 class. This is because by removing the public keyword, this class is no longer accessible outside of the P1 package. In this video, we have described how to create Java packages, and we have described the corresponding file structure of a package. We have also briefly discussed the public access modifier.